Okay, this is kind of an update to show the damage caused by the storm. Let's have a look up here. We've got trees hanging all around. Here by the side of the house. We've got them on the house. I'll show you that in a minute. This stuff is just a little tiny bit. Let's go off over here. I want you to look at this. There's more of it up on the roof, on the deck. Here's more right above the deck, above the house I should say. There's a tree right there leaning. It's going to fall and be cut down. Now that's the little tree. Look over there. Look at the well house. Okay, those are two trees going one way, the third tree there going another. All on the roof of that house. That's the well house. There's more trees over in there. There's a grove of alders that are split off. You can see where they're broken near the top. Every one of them is going to have to be cut down and used for stove. There's another one there that's a cottonwood that's down. Let's go over here. Let's have a look in the side yard, or what was the side yard. Snow is melting, but it is very slippery and slick. So let's have a look at this. Look at the old woodshed over there. It's got crap down on it, around it. There's the propane tank back in there. Trees across it. Let's look back in here. Some of these are alders. Those are good stove wood. A few are cottonwoods, which are useless. They just rot very quickly. They rot actually before they can dry, even when put in a dry place. Now, this is a horrible mess. I'm just going over here a little more to show you what's back in there. Now I'm going to swing around. You can hear the wind has picked up, the southerly wind, which is good because it's warm. It's a little stronger than I like. These trees are already stressed to the max. We got a bunch of wet snow before it transitioned into a warmer wind. This is my driveway. And as you can see, there is a sapling there that's now blocking the driveway. That was not there about an hour ago. So that has fallen there, and will have to be cut up to get it off the road. Now, of course, Jeep is parked down at the mouth of the driveway right now, as this mess is too slippery and too treacherous to get in or out of. I made it down the driveway earlier, but until it melts a bit more, I don't know. Now let's look up here at the trailer. Trailer there. That's the top end of the tree that's laying across the trailer. Hear that wind. Here's another view of the well house. And all this, you can see all these shorn off treetops, the trees, poles. You can see where shorn right off of them. That was from ice. So there's still debris falling. At this time, we still have no telephone or internet, but we did get our power back yesterday evening, and it has remained so far. Now I'm going to go around back and show you the problem with the tree on the roof. There's actually 2 trees, plus the top of a third. I'm going to try to hurry. I don't want the video to be longer than it has to be. Let's run back through here. Okay. Should dodge the end of it here. Okay. So here is the tree on the roof. And it got my chimney stack on its way down. Yeah, as we can see. So here we are right beside it. My, it's getting bigger, isn't it? Look. Yeah, it is. And that one's about 9, probably about 10 in diameter, 10 across at the base. There is another one up here. That is the top of a tree, and right behind it there you see another tree broken in half. The top half of that tree is resting on the roof. So there we have that. Now, this is a horrible, horrible mess, and it has claimed the life of one of my neighbors who was found dead in her yard. She apparently went outside of her house, slipped and fell, and froze to death because the temperatures were very low, in low 20s basically. Now I'm going to turn to my right and get another view of these trees on top of the wheelhouse from a different angle. And there they are. And here we have a nice little limb which fell off of the maple tree behind me, and true to type, like a maple will, like a spear, it is stuck into the ground. Maples do this for some reason. They're very tough, very strong trees. And there we have this mess. More trees draped over the well house. Yep. In the background there, you see a smaller one. It actually is falling the opposite direction, crossing the first 2 we see here, making it all the more unpleasant to try to untangle. And believe me, we'll be working on untangling this mess for months. Looking back inside the woods, there you can see the extent beyond the creek over there of the devastation. About 1 out of every 4 trees on this property has been destroyed. Now, I am not going to go down the driveway, but I assure you the length of the driveway, which is 600 feet, is every bit as messed up. There's debris everywhere, broken tree limbs, trees, pole trees, mostly saplings that have fallen and broken. I just am at a loss for words. I talked to a neighbor yesterday who has been here for 40 years, and he has another friend, also a neighbor, who's been here even longer than 40 years, and nobody has ever seen anything like this. Because, hey, we don't have ice storms like that here. We just don't have them. But apparently, we're going to do that. And I hope it's another 40 years before we have any more. So I'm picking up and start the video now.